Welcome to On the Spot Demos. My name is Ray. I'm going to be showing you the Pentel Micro-Brush today. Let's get drawing. So I have the micro-brush here, and I'll be revealing some cool little secrets of the micro-brush along the way. Yeah, just playing with shapes. I mean, this could be anything, you know, because one thing we learn when we're doing perspective stuff or drawing things in perspective is that you can draw anything in perspective if you put it in a box. And as you can see, you can get really fine lines. One thing to note is that this is a brush. It's a little intimidating at first just because there's a learning curve. Well, I found there's a learning curve. Some people, when they first pick it up, they'll it'll be like sort of unwieldy and awkward. But once you start drawing and you're just making little shapes, you know, you'll start to understand that, okay, you know, the more pressure you put on this pen, the fatter it gets. You get different line variations, and it's just like a real brush. Yeah, I think this is a really nice brush, and they are water soluble. Take your brush, smear it, or take your water brush, so the fun happens, and boom, watercolor. It's still ink. It's water soluble ink, and actually, yeah, that goes for a long time. It's pretty cool. I kind of made a mess over here on my drawing, but these are so resilient to like anything you do to them. Like, I've been so harsh on these, and they still haven't really gone bad. And so like what I'll do is, you can see that I'll just like dip it right into the water, and let's see if you can see this. It sort of turns white, and so basically what you can do is, I hope you can see that, you can gradiate the color, but wait, there's more. You get another color, right? No, let's do yellow and orange. Yeah, I don't know if that'll look good on camera. So I'll dip the yellow, get rid of the yellow, and then what I'll do is I'll just paint the orange onto the yellow. Actually, let me get, we can really get the orange onto the yellow there. So now basically I've turned this yellow brush into an orange brush. So now you can gradiate right from the pen, which is cool. And then,
so cool.
You know, you can finish that. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can gradiate. Gradate. I don't know what I'm saying. So again, you can just like water brush them into each other. The possibilities are literally endless. Try like a dry brush. So I'll like sort of get rid of the ink a little bit, and then what I can do is, you know, I can maybe make like a little shadow over here. Oh, here we go. There's just this, which is just a simple water brush, and it's actually refillable with water. So, and again, same bristles, but just so you know, you always have a water brush on you. I mean, it's super convenient, and you know, if you have your micro brushes on you and you have one of these, there's really nothing you can't do. You can, if you're a watercolor artist, if you're an ink artist, and actually a lot of like inkers and comic book artists and people like that are sort of getting into this ink / dry brush / watercolor phase. For me, inking for a long time was just like sort of halftone. Like I would do these cross hatching, which is great, you know, if you're like, I still love to cross hatch like all day, but this is more halftone inking. This water soluble ink is a total game changer. I mean, because again, you can draw with it, You know, you can paint with it. Before discovering these this micro brush and like Pentel products, I was kind of restricted, and I felt sort of like sort of pigeonholed into one or two specific styles, and I would sit down to draw, and I'd be like, okay, you know, I want to be like my favorite artist, you know, now, and I'm gonna try to do that style, you know. But this is so free, and I like, it's almost like the productivity, the creativity is just like, it's better because it just comes out like, I don't have to think about it. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm making texture for some reason. So this looks like a planet. Like, now it's got psychedelic, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna do like a couple moons here. I do a lot of horror and like science fiction. Like I'm doing like a series of space stations right now. I've been making like little thumbnails of like fantasy space stations. You can get really fine details, like really fine details without even trying. And like the lines look really like sort of scribbly. It sort of hides your mistakes a little bit. It really is just so easy to just draw however the hell you want. Even when you do have a preliminary drawing and you're using ink, it's almost like you have to teach yourself how to like just go for it, you know? Like you just have to teach yourself how to do that, because it's like jumping into deep water for the first time or something, you know, like when you're a kid. Like, and once you get there, it's like so fun. I'm not a watercolor artist at all.
Yeah.
At all. If you ask me to do a watercolor piece, no. Like, but this is fun. And like maybe at some point I'll try watercolor, you know, because I've done this now and I sort of have that experience. And you know, for people who are doing manga and doing cartooning or whatever, it's sort of good to like tell them about this, because it like opens their mind up to painting. Sometimes kids as well, like they just don't really understand what it means to like my art teacher used to tell me, you know, you have to paint, you know, when you're drawing, you have to draw like you're painting, and when you're painting, you have to paint like you're sculpting. And it's like, you know, it's correct, because like, you know, this basically I can make this in clay, you know. All right, I think I am basically done here. I didn't really plan out this illustration like I normally would, but I think this just demonstrates just, you know, how spontaneous these brushes can be. I mean, I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, you can keep picking up this ink with the water. I didn't really do much gradating, but you can try that at home. One last thing I could do, I could come in here and sort of give these windows a little detail.
Yeah, redefine them.
Yeah, define them, yeah. And usually I'm going to take care to make sure the perspective is right, but I'm not doing that today. Okay. There you go. Alright, this was On the Spot Demos. Hopefully we'll be doing more of these soon. Again, my name is Ray. You can follow us, Artspot, on Instagram and Facebook. And please like, comment, and share. It will really help us out. And buy Pentel. Do I have paint on my face?
No, your face is fine.
Okay.
I was just wondering. You paint on your hands, but I was just like, your face is fine.